Good morning, YouTubeadors, YouTubians. It is about a little after 4 a.m. I've been awake almost an hour now. Dogs were barking at something. I woke up. I've got an armadillo I've got to take care of. He's still coming back. He doesn't get the hint. I've thrown rocks at it and everything else, but he is tearing my front yard apart. So I'm going to have to shed him of my area one way or another. Plus the dogs, he drives the dogs crazy. So, it's going to be a good day. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's going to be a good day. That's the way you got to look at it. Let's see. Got my coffee. Or should I say, I've got lots of coffee. And I'm anxious to try out all the brands of coffee I have. But I'm really trying to stay away from opening them until I'm down enough in, one can. Because I've got everything in the freezer. My freezer's full. I need to buy me a bigger freezer now. Between my garden and my coffee. But man, I appreciate everybody sending me coffee. It will not go to waste. I do go through quite a bit of coffee, so it won't take any time. But for now, we can check that off the list. I'm good for a while. Everybody's been great. Yesterday was a good day. Got the shipping issues figured out and got the FedEx or the UPS driver. Talked to him. And actually, the guy has had this route. He told me, he said, I have not delivered to this house in over 15 years. So that tells me he's no stranger to this road, but still, he said, yeah, when they go to deliver a package, the computer tells them where to go. And he agreed. He said, man, back in the day, we went by address, before all this GPS stuff. I said, well, I can tell you if you Google my address, it puts you a mile to the west. But I said, that guy, he's only been there maybe 2 years. I remember watching, he's got one of those great big sheds that he converted into a home. But I remember watching that go down the road. That couldn't have been more than 2 years ago. So my house has been here 41 years. But, yeah, I've been here almost 8, and I've never had anybody deliver anything here. I've had everything go to the post office box, and, I just didn't have the money to get things shipped here. It's all, any bit of money I've ever had living here that was extra went into this house. And, it's paid off. And that's one thing I was thinking of yesterday. I got that one video that's, man, it's over 70,000 views. It's just that picture of me. I've taken pictures all along of everything I've done to this cabin, and I didn't think anybody'd ever see it. And now it went viral. And it's still, even at 3 in the morning, it's getting 400 or 500 views an hour. And it's done that since Sunday, since I posted it. So, man, that's good. And it's also strange in a way, because I've got all these people that now are inside my house. And there's not a lot of room in here, but I'm digging it. Excuse me. Gotta have a drink of this. So in a way, that's kind of paying off for all my hard work. But man, I'm far from done. I got a lot left to do, and I'm not going to question why things are going the way they are now. That's not for me to question. I would have never. I've been doing YouTube for 30 days. That's it, 30 days. I started on the 29th, I believe, of what's before August. So basically from September 1st, today is October 1st, happy October. And it's just amazing how I never would have dreamed it would have taken off like it did. And I owe my start to Jeff at Bobblehead Homestead. He brought a lot of you subscribers over to me. That viral video has brought me close to 2,000 new viewers, and I was kind of worried. I'm like, well, if I'm going to get all these, are they going to like my channel, And my thinking is, I'm just going to be me, put out what I do, And if somebody don't like my channel, then they have the option of never watching it again. I'm not going to put on, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. You know, I'm just going to do what I do. I'm going to learn. Things will get, you know, better. I don't think I'll ever be one of those fancy, huge channels that have all the fancy gear, and you know, I'm not very experienced at doing video. We're getting there. You know, that video I put up yesterday morning's coffee, I was going to fool y'all and start moving my lips, and then, you know, having you not hear me. But that's what happened. I still can't figure out what happened there. Only thing I can figure is during the editing process, somehow the audio got bumped forward because it was really delayed, and I could have swore I edited out the first part where I was making all the grunting noises and clearing my throat, but that editor I have, sometimes it saves, it goes back and does things, but usually I'll catch that, and I didn't catch that. I usually download my videos to private, and then I'll watch the entire thing, because I learned my lesson that way. And I just figured, I just didn't catch it at that point, and I figured, well, it was still doing some things to the video. I said once it hits YouTube it'll be fine, but it wasn't. So, but like I said, it was a talk video, and had it been something where I was doing something, I would have, but to stop it and delete it and redo it and re-upload it would have took several more hours, and you know, still got a lot of views and didn't hear any complaints. And so it is what it is. Call it a learning experience. That was a learning experience, because that won't happen again, at least not on my end. If it's something to do with YouTube, and they're pretty good about, you know, things look pretty good, but if you let it get to that point, you think it's good, it's gonna be all right once it gets on there. So and the new light, man, the new light's making a heck of a difference. I could tell with when I was doing cooking yesterday, it just lit that stove up. You could see everything real nice. So that was for doing the amount of filming I do inside, that was a much needed item. And even though it's blinding the heck out of me, it's sure helping. Went to town for a little bit. I uploaded a video over the night, a short night it was, so that should be up now. Went to town, got some water. And all that place is, it's a little kiosk. I'm sure everybody's seen them. You can get the ice, you can get the water, and you can get 5 gallons. They got a button you push for 5 gallons. Well, I bring 5 1-gallon jugs, and I just, when one starts to get full, I slip it out, slip the other one in for $1. To buy that in the grocery store, I've watched a gallon of water go up from 68 cents in the last year to over $1. I think it's $1.09, and half the time they don't have it. You can't get them. I mean, the last probably 6 weeks, you're lucky if you can get a gallon of drinking water out of the store. And my water's fine here. I just don't drink it. You know, it's got that. Well, I've never had this water tested, but the dogs, it's never bothered them. They've grown up on it all their lives. But it's just got that well water taste. I don't like to cook with it. You boil the water and you get all the iron and stuff coming out. But if you had to take a glass of it and drink it, it's fine. It tastes okay. It's got that well water taste. I don't like to cook with it. So that's where I go get water. I know that was kind of boring watching that, but I just wanted to show y'all what I go through. I think I go twice a week. I know when I make a pot of coffee, that's a half a gallon. So I'm going through, you know, a lot of that with coffee. Plus the well water, if you were to run it through the coffee maker over time, it would, you know, it gets that calcium deposits and all that on it, and so the cleaner water is better for that. And that's another thing with the light. It's going to drag all them bugs out. It's all right. Rooster's over there in her new bed, and I see an issue with it. It looks just like her, so she's in it. She's camouflaged. I'll have to put a picture up. You can't tell she's in it because it looks like a big blob of rooster, the whole bed and everything. But she got in it this morning. I put it up on my bed. She's in there all curled up. It just sucks her all up in there. She's gonna love that this winter. And man, I appreciate all the gifts you guys are sending. I don't feel so bad now that they're coming here. I'm gonna have to drive back down there. I don't know if that UPS guy pulled the sign off that guy's yard, but when I gotta leave here in a little while, I'll go pull it back up if it's still there. But he was nice enough to let me do that. He agreed that's the only way we're gonna fix it, and we got it done. Well, let me get this uploaded, and I'm gonna get in the shower and head to town. And that's gonna be several hours. Nothing open this time of day. And I want to thank. I've had several people give some generous donations in PayPal, and that helps very much. I'm not going to see proceeds from any of this for quite a while, anything significant. The one video is helping, but, it's going to be a while, and I do appreciate every little bit of help y'all are giving. It's with the other channels that I collaborate with. They're in the same positions, but it's a blessing. It is, because I was at a point I didn't know what I was going to do. You're at the age you can't. Nobody wants to hire you, especially when you physically can't do much. Your options are very, very limited. And so I said, if I can't use what's in here, I'm in trouble. And so I just decided, hey, I'm gonna go for this, and here we are. Who'd have thunk anybody would enjoy these morning coffees with me sitting here jacking my jaw? But apparently, people like it, so we'll go with it. Happy trails, folks, and thank you.